The Snow Queen. Once upon a time, there was a wicked elf who made a magic mirror that showed everything in a bad light. When the mirror broke with a crack, hundreds of glass shards went flying out around the world. Kai and Gerda were a little boy and girl who had grown up with each other and were like brother and sister. One day, when they were playing outside, a shot of the broken mirror lodged in Kai's eye. Kai became very cold and unfriendly, and poor Gerda had no idea what had happened to him. "Come and play with me, Kai," begged Gerda. She hoped that Kai would come to his senses and be friendly again. But Kai was bitterly cold to her and to all around him. "I don't want to play with you anymore. Leave me alone," he said. Kai liked the cold and the ice. Snowflakes became his favorite thing of all. He spent all day looking at snowflakes and the pretty shapes they made. Before long, the Snow Queen herself came to notice Kai, and one day she came to see him. "I can take you to a place where it is always cold and snowy," she told Kai, and so Kai went away with her. Nobody knew where Kai had gone, and most people thought that he must be dead. But Gerda felt in her heart that he was still alive. She never lost faith in her old friend and vowed to find him. Gerda set off to look for Kai wearing new red shoes. After a while, she came to a river. "River, have you seen my friend Kai?" she asked. But the river would not reply. So Gerda removed her lovely new shoes and offered them to the river. "I will give you these new red shoes if you will help me find my friend," she told the river, and threw the shoes into the water with a splash. The river replied, "In my murky waters deep, many secrets do I keep, but no boy rested his head upon my muddy river bed." Gerda was relieved to find out that Kai had not drowned, and set off again. She walked for many miles until she came to a beautiful garden, where she stopped to rest. Gerda lay down amongst the fragrant flowers and fell asleep. She dreamed of flowers pushing up through the soil. When she woke up, she thought she could hear the flowers whispering to her. She listened carefully, and sure enough, a beautiful rose spoke to her. "Beneath the ground, where roots run deep, I cannot see your friend asleep." Gerda was happy because she knew this meant that Kai wasn't dead. She set off once more to look for her dear friend. While Gerda was walking through a forest, she met a reindeer. "Reindeer, have you seen my friend Kai?" she asked him. "Is he the boy who likes snowflakes?" replied the reindeer. "Yes, they are his favorite thing," said Gerda. The kind reindeer told Gerda that he had seen Kai in the grounds of the Snow Queen's palace. "Climb onto my back, and I will take you there," he said. Gerda thought her heart would burst with happiness. She felt sure that she would soon find Kai and take him home. But when she and the reindeer reached the Snow Queen's land, they found that it was guarded by snowflakes. "How will we ever get past these snowflakes?" thought Gerda. But as she walked through them, they were melted by the warmth of her heart. Gerda and the reindeer walked through the icy land, searching everywhere for Kai. "There he is," said Gerda, suddenly seeing her old friend sitting in the middle of a frozen lake. She rushed over to greet him, but when she flung her arms around him, she was heartbroken to realize that Kai did not remember who she was. "Who are you?" said Kai. "Leave me alone." But Gerda would not let go of him. She cried so hard that Kai's icy heart began to melt. Kai started crying as well, and his own tears washed the shard of broken mirror from his eye. "Gerda, is it really you?" asked Kai. "Yes, I'll come to take you home," said Gerda. But Kai noticed the Snow Queen riding towards them. "We must leave this place quickly," warned Kai. "The Snow Queen will freeze our hearts and make us stay here." So Kai and Gerda climbed onto the reindeer's back and rode away from the icy land. They were never parted again and lived happily ever after. Thank you for listening, boys and girls.